I want to give all praises and glory to Yahweh Bahasham, Yahushai Bashem HaRakakodash. Double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone, which taught us the truth. And shalom to the hopeful elect of the nation of Israel. May you endure to the end. Shalom. All right, so this is on the Weeble app. Salak. I'm going to show you. So this is the Explorer list on the Weeble app, okay? Which allows you to see the main markets that you're able to invest in. All right, and oil, gas drilling. As you can see, it's down. Okay, and I'm gonna go with the market that has the biggest fall. Nabors. All right, what is that? Nabors. Yeah. The company is usually gives you a little description. Here it is. Nabors Industries Ltd. owns and operates a land-based drilling rig fleet company. Is provider. It says the company is a provider of offshore platform drilling rigs in the United States and multiple international markets. All right. So just to make it simple for you, all right, the U.S. has a petrodollar. The petrodollar is what you use the U.S. dollar to buy oil. All right, and the oil market is crashing. Okay, right now in 2021, the year of hastening the coming day of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. When you go back in history, all right, this is, what's it say, 03/31/1992, which is pretty much the ending of the Gulf War. And as you can see, it boosted it up because of the oil that was created during the war. When they go into war, they use a lot of oil. All right. So that made the market go up. Then, right here in 2001, guess what happened in 2001? It started to go down, but you had 9/11, right, which boosted it up. 2008. 2008, you had the housing crash, all right, and it's been falling ever since pretty much, which we're going to see a war out of this. This is going to cause a war, all right, because as you can see, this is the order flow distribution, all right. It says million US dollars. There's more people selling than buying, and that's what's causing this to go down. People are sell. All right, some people are so-called buying the dip, but you have more people selling than buying, okay? So this is going to lead to war. When you go into how much it fell, it says 6%. Well, 6% of $1 billion is 60 million. So this ain't no little chump change. All right, and you can see it's in all these markets. See it? It's down. All right. So it's gonna cause a war, because for them to make the oil go up, they gotta shed blood. All right. Now, Yahweh prophesied of this in Matthew 24, verse 3. And as he, Yahweh, sat upon the Mount of Olives, the disciples came unto him privately, saying, Tell us, when shall these things be? And what shall be the sign of thy coming, and of the end of the world? Which we're at the end of the world. The Edomites' world, the so-called white man's world, is coming to an end. And Yahushua answered and said unto them, Take heed that no man deceive you, for many shall come in my name, saying, I am Hamashiach, and shall deceive many, which has happened. And ye shall hear of wars. Okay? So they're going to stir up wars, and there's going to be a World War III. You got to remember, there's, what's it say? In Revelation 9, it says, in verse 12, one woe is past, and behold, there come two woes more hereafter. But you had the World War I, World War II, and now there's going to be a World War III. Okay? Matthew 24. And these are the signs of war. Is the gas price going down? All right? That's going to lead to war. It says, Yahushua says, and ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. Now, I'm not going to say it because I don't want them to flag and take this video down, but you could read it for yourself, all right? It's using exactly that war against a certain kind of thing that's in the media that they're using to push fear upon the people, all right? That's the rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet, because we haven't seen them push the implantable microchip for buying and selling. That's what's coming first, okay? Before the very end, when Yahushua will return, they're going to make the RFID microchip mandatory for buying and selling. Revelation 13, verse 16, and he, the so-called white man that rules the world, the so-called Illuminati, causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, which is the implantable microchip, and that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. Here is wisdom. Let him that hath understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man. And his number is 636, which goes back to Esau and his microchip, which the Lord gave him to mark them that are to be destroyed. It's a physical mark because they're going to cut into your flesh using a karax. All right, they're going to make an incision, a karagma, so that they could put the microchip in your flesh. And they're going to tell you that they need you to have that for buying and selling worldwide. And it tells you that in Revelation 14, it says in 3, yeah, it should be 3, no, 9. And the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast, which just taking the jab is the act of worship of the beast and his image, because you want to be part of his system, and receive his mark, which goes into the microchip, in his forehead or in his hand, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of Yahweh, which is poured out without mixture, meaning you're not going to be showing no mercy, into the cup of his indignation, which a lot of these people are going to get drafted. All right, they're going to be drafted into this war that's about to take place, this world war, and I'm going to show you evidence that this war is on the horizon. It says, and he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone from what? Missiles, from the chariots also, in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb, Yahushua. Yahushua is going to come upon chariots, so-called UFOs, and he's gonna cook these fools. All right. I was watching Johnny Bravo report on the same subject, and he put this up. It says Russian President Vladimir Putin revealed new hypersonic weapon. What kind of weapon? A nuclear missile. During a speech at the Russia Calling investment conference hosted by VT Bank on Tuesday, according to RT News. He told attendees the new weapon, the nuclear missile, the Great Sword, is a high-speed missile that is necessary as a defense shield against Western actions, which pertain to America, which is the whore that rides the beast, and the beast being the European Union, which they have NATO as their military force. So he's saying to defend himself and his people against America and the beast, he has a hypersonic missile, which is prophesied in Revelation 13. It says in verse 2, and the beast which I saw was like unto a leopard, the seven-headed beast, the first head being the leopard, the Greeks, and his feet were as the feet of a bear, which America is the whore that rides the beast. And like you just saw, the bear, Russia, is saying that they got something for America. They got something for America's ass, all right, which they ride the beast. America is the whore that rides the beast, the seven-head beast, the seven-head, ten-horn beast. And his mouth as the mouth of a lion. The lion is Great Britain, the United Nations. And the dragon gave him his power and his seat and great authority. Okay? And what's going to happen is they're going to shoot missiles on America. Revelation 17 verse 1, and there came one of the seven angels which had the seven vials, and talked with me, saying unto me, come hither, I will show unto thee the judgment of the great whore that sitteth upon many waters, which is America. America is the whore that rides the beast. And it says in verse 11, and the beast that was and is not, even he is the eighth, which is America, and is of the seven. The seven is Greece, Rome, Spain, France, Britain, Germana Minor, Germana Major, and goeth into perdition. And the perdition is it's going to suffer great loss at nuclear destruction. And the 10 horns which thou sawest are 10 kings, the kings of the European Union, which have received no kingdom as yet, but receive power as kings 1 hour with the beast, which they're going to make worldwide the microchip, make it mandatory for buying and selling. These have one mind, pretty much they're in agreement together, and shall give their power and strength unto the beast. These shall make war with the Lamb, because they're going to try to fight the elect, and the Lord is going to stand up for us. He's going to fight for us. And the Lamb shall overcome them, which Yahushua is coming on so-called UFOs with the angels. For he is the Lord, for he is Lord of lords and King of kings. And they that are with him are called and chosen and faithful, the hopeful elect. And he saith unto me, the waters which thou sawest, where the whore sitteth, which is America, are peoples, multitudes, and nations and tongues, which America is considered a melting pot, a bunch of different people from different nations. All right, and it ain't no coincidence in New York, the Empire State, that you have the United Nations. And the 10 horns which thou sawest upon the beast, which are the kings of the European Union, these shall hate the whore, and shall make her desolate and naked. Which you got to remember, look at Russia and Germany's agreement with that oil pipeline in the Black Sea, right? So they're gonna say fuck America, and they're pretty much making backdoor deals with Russia, with China, right, with America's enemies, and shall eat her flesh and burn her with fire. So they're gonna, it says, and shall make her desolate and naked, and shall eat her flesh and burn her with fire. And why? Because they're gonna shoot missiles on America. For Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai have put it in their hearts to fulfill his will, which there's no free will. Every man is doing the will of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, and to agree and give their kingdom unto the beast until the words of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai shall be fulfilled, which it tells you in 16, that first plague that's going to affect mankind is them being plagued because they took that microchip. So this is how we know, according to prophecy, that the microchip is going to be made mandatory first. People are going to be affected by the plague that comes with that microchip, which they're going to get sick from it, Revelation 6. But then on top of it, they're going to shoot missiles on top of these people. All right? 200 million nuclear missiles are going to devour the flesh of America. It's going to shake the world. All right? And we're in the beginning of this time. We're in the beginning of sorrows. Because Yahweh Shai is coming back. All praises and glory to Yahweh. Ba'ashem Yahushai. Ba'ashem HaRakah Kadash. Double honors to our apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, which taught us the truth. And shalom to the hopeful elect of the nation of Israel. May you endure to the end. Shalom.